Welcome one and all to this 63rd episode of D&D with me, Mike.
And me, Zoe.
And today we're going to move our little character about and... oh dear, that was not supposed to happen. Yeah, I fell in the water. Come on, water. Finish already. Finish. There you go. I am back. Yeah, it's difficult because I'm controlling things backwards. But there's our sword. Right? We got the little kicky movement. That needs to go and be replaced with...
Again.
Be replaced.
Well, there's one up there.
Right, and other things that we need to do is we need to actually remove the sword when we walk around, do various things. Right, so what should we start with? Probably the animation for the sword attacks. Right, so let's begin with that. So for that we need to go to our models and player. Open the player. Okay. So we got player idle here, player run, player punch, that's the one, and we want something similar for attacking with the sword. So, but this is largely not gonna be, well, I suppose that this is an okay start or whatever. Maybe it'd be better for something else. Let's see, jump. No, jump is not a good starting point. Ladder climb, these are identical. Player shield. That's not a terrible situation here, so let's add one. Rename this one to player swing 0.
So we're gonna make several of these?
Maybe. Okay, so we got player swing 0, we can delete the middle one. And so for this we're just going to straighten the legs. So hit rotate. Hit rotate. Hit movement G, hit rotate, and G, and rotate. Okay, so he's right-handed, so rotate, 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 G, rotate, actually rotate again, G, rotate. This may be a problem because the sword is gonna have to go straight, and it goes straight compared to his hand.
So that way it's gonna go there.
Yeah, the hand would go kind of straight like this. Let's not do what I thought we'd do. So rotate this, and rotate this. Okay. Rotate this. G, rotate. This will be the final motion, so hit A, I.
Didn't you
And now G.
set it to I? Just press I and then it would be fine?
You still need to select the various bones that you're willing to.
Oh yeah. We used to do I, then Lockrot scale.
Okay, so I'm not happy with this. Let's go find a idle. Control C. Control V. I. Oh, his head is larger. Oh, okay. So hit Alt S. I.
His face looks very silly.
Kind of doesn't make any sense that he's stepping forward with that foot. We need to fix it and do the opposite way. G. R, G, R, R, R. Okay. A, I. Okay. So that's good. Let's see. So, yeah, one thing we're gonna need is set ourselves up for movement. So, let's see. And it needs to be much faster. So rotate. 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 G. R. His pants are a bit weird, but okay. AAI.
Yeah.
So now, what frame is this? Frame 14. So let's stop at 51. At 15. Just to see.
He looks like he's spinning.
Yeah, that's okay. Swinging to the right.
Mm.
It's not gonna be particularly great.
I think he spins a bit too slowly.
Yep. G.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna give ourselves a window. So duplicate this, Shift D. I'm gonna put it on frame 16. G. Okay. So, and now what we need is we need a sort of mild movement here. So hit R to rotate. R to rotate. R to rotate. R, G actually. R. 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 G. G. R. R. AAI. Okay. So boom, that's the swing, right? So he swings the sword, and then he stays there. And what he's doing is he's waiting for our input to do the second swing, right? So in that time, if we swing again, he's gonna do a second swing. Okay, and then he's gonna go back to the idle / movement pose and do his thing, right? So that's pretty good for now. Fairly simple, but that'll do. Save. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is we're going to create another one. Put a 1.
So this is the one after?
Yeah. So this one will start from this position.
Okay.
Okay. And let's just hit G. Hit G. I don't remember if they start from 0 or 1. From 1. Okay. And then hit G. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so he does the opposite, right?
So.
Yeah. So what we need is we need to move this one to the other side. So hit G. It needs to be at 11, but it needs to be a completely different animation. So we're just going to delete this and go Shift D, G. Okay. And now we need to rotate it slightly less. Okay. So rotate. 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 rotate, 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 G, and rotate, G. AAI. So it still feels slow, so I think we did this backwards. So hit G. There. There. He's doing the swing the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got it in one direction, then the opposite direction, and then we do one last one. Like maybe he swings forward, deals more damage or something.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's quite typical in video games. Or we could just do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That'll do as well.
I think this sword is definitely going to get upgraded in the future.
Definitely not. How many things you want to add in your game? We don't like. I mean, we've already done this for 60 episodes, so that just keeps adding episodes and episodes and episodes, right? So I don't know how big we want to make this game, but in my opinion, we're even gonna end up making the islands smaller. We're gonna like reduce the amount.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
Or maybe make it so that in the story there's a big monster somewhere in a faraway island, and you just need to go there, and the rest is sea. So you need to like explore the sea until you get there or something. In order to get there, you need to, I don't know, build a ship. Something stupid like that. Excuse me.
What does that say?
Octahedron.
Oh.
Octahedral. So you see these.
Oh.
Okay. So let's add one more swing then. Call this one final. Okay, so final will start from this position and go back. Let me think. So hit G. G. Okay, so, and we're gonna jump up or something and slam down, something like that. So this one, okay.
We can copy the jumping animation a bit.
Yeah, maybe that may work. So let's see, player jump.
This guy has a lot of animations.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, because his legs fly forward. They need to go back. So let's take this one. Hit G. R. 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 Yeah, this is fine. R. 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 And R. AAI. Okay, so we'll go from this, and then he from here will take some time, and then it will boom slam down. So Shift D. Okay, to about here. Now wait, we need to. Okay, so G. R. G. R. G. R. R. And RZ. R. R. AAI. Alright, so boom.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, so the only thing that needs to change here is we need to add a middle point here. There's a bit needs to change, frankly, but that's okay. So here, there, this point basically. So do G, R, 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 RZ.
Nope, I don't think I pressed Z.
Press it now then. R, G, R, G, R, R, R. Don't know actually. Do R for now. G. R. 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 Okay. AAI. Okay, so go boom. So let's see how it looks like so far if we stop at frame 40. So boom. Too slow. So this.
It looks like his hand is going through his face.
I know. Hit G. He's got a big head. Hit G. And hit G again. And G again. And G again. Okay. Okay. And for this one, we need a different pose for this completely. So let's do R. G. G. R. G. R. Let's do that. And R, Z. G. R. Let's leave it at this rotation actually. More R. 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 Wait, I didn't tell you anything. R. One more. I managed to mute that. Big sneezo. Alright. R. Okay, so AAI. Okay, so it's a bit slow in the transition from here to here, so go with G. Okay. Okay, we need more of this. Duplicate. Shift D.
I pressed Control D thinking we were in Unity.
G. Okay, 32 is probably good. Alright, now I want you to do G. R. 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 G. R. 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 AII. AAI. Alright. So, yeah, I want this one even further. G. G. G.
Alright, play.
I didn't know there was a mini screen.
Okay, I don't like the movement of the arm here, so rotate it. G. I.
He looks ready for another attack.
Boom. Alright, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so when we reach that treasure, we should probably do something to like teleport the player back or something. I'm not sure. Because otherwise the player will have to go through the bombs over and over, and it's kind of stupid.
Yep. And
Maybe we can use guards that are standing in front of us. Or something. I don't know.
we could create a little shortcut for the player.
Yeah, we'll see. Depends on how it's really done. I'm not sure. Okay, so save this. And guess what happens now? We're going back to Unity. And now we need to wait, but we have 3 animations to add.
Now we need to use the blend tree to make it go back to idle afterward.
2, 3. Okay, default take is player swing 0. Player swing 1. And player swing final. So all of these 3, bake, 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 everything. And it should already have gotten all the frames correct. So bake, 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 and bake. None of them loop, right? Bake, bake, apply. So we got all of these. Now let's go to the character animator. Oh, sure. You're gonna get weird errors every now and then with the imports. I'm not worried. Okay, so we should have any state attacks. Okay, so this one, I don't know that I like it that it's called, oh, hello. Okay, so here's what's going on. We got a player punch, it looks like, and it's controlled by equipped weapon. So if you get one, you're gonna go to the other, but
And the other player punch would be the sword?
I don't know that I like this. Because it will depend on various stages. So I don't really dig this. Yeah, I don't dig this. I don't dig equipped weapon. So we're going to delete this criterion. And we're going to go back to the base layer and we're going to delete attacks. Yeah, so delete.
Poof.
Now create new state, which we're just going to call empty. And for now, you want to call this one kick. Yeah, which is going to have the motion player punch. And it goes from any state to here, and then from player punch to walk cycle. I think. Okay, and this one, ah dear, is it exit time? Probably. This one would be exit time, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so that's fine, and this one is not exit time though. Previous source stage, it doesn't matter, so it's going to be immediate. Very quick anyway, and the list is going to be attack. So attack is too vague.
Sword attack, maybe?
No, I mean attack is fine, but we're gonna need another criterion. So let's add an int, which we're gonna call attack type.
Oops.
And then this one is going to be called attack type, and it's going to be equals -1. -1 will be our kick.
Okay.
Alright. Then we're gonna create a new one of these, or just suppose copy pasta this. Control V.
There.
That doesn't seem to work. Hit Control D then. That works. Awesome. So we're gonna put another one over here. Attack state make transition to kick. Well, it's not a kick, but never mind. Let's move the swim cycle over here. This over here. And this one will go back to the walk cycle. At end time, and there needs to be some kind of blending, so let's see. Oh right, we got the wrong animation. This one is going to be conditions, is going to be attack, the trigger, and then another condition which is going to be attack type, and it's going to be equal to 0. Now it's going to have an immediate attack, very, very small, and we are going to change the animation from any change the animation from player punch to player swing 0.
And then change the kick
So
1 to
now you should get
right.
a swing, and then the swing backward should be okay. It needs much more time. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, as you can see, we've got a problem. It's a bit quick. So we're almost certainly going to have to prolong that ending quite a bit. But that's okay. Then we'll fix that later. Now, from kick, we're going to need a few more. So duplicate kick. Well, oh wait, actually, let's rename it to swing 0. Yep. Now, duplicate swing 0 twice. Okay. Bit more room, not very much, but a bit. Okay, so this one, rename it to swing 1. And this one, rename it to swing final. So for this one, we're going to have the motion swing final, and for this one, we're going to have the motion swing 1. Transition, 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 and transition.
Just in case you don't want to fight
So
all 3 swings.
These are all, so all these transitions are transitions back, and they are all based on exit time. See? Okay, this one's not bad. Because you can't really do anything. See how he transitions back?
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty decent paced, so I like that. Now here though, this one doesn't have exit time. This one requires conditions. So it's going to require the condition attack, and it's going to require the attack type to be equals to 1. So this one is greater or equals? No, so equals 0, equals 1, and this one's also going to be 2 criteria, attack, and attack type equals 2. Right? So that's how we're going to play this out. Now the connections though are, let's see, okay, yeah, something like this. Let's see. No, more within the previous animation. So, okay,
He's
yeah.
stepping on his sword.
What do you mean?
Look underneath him.
Oh, whatever, who cares? Let's just ignore that. What you need to worry about is the character.
Oh, I thought it was a problem.
No, the sword is a completely separate object. Okay, so that's pretty decent. This one may be decent as well. Okay, so it's happening a bit quickly. Let's see if we can prolong it so there's more idle. Oh, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's not that bad, right? There's no motion for him walking forwards though, which may be a bit of a problem, but we'll see. We may have to lift his legs while he's doing the thing, etc. So, yeah, alright, this may actually work, so let's give this a good save. And now we need to go and modify a few things. Hit Control F, quote, attack. close quote. There it is. So attack routine. List and attack routine, player animation, set trigger. Okay, so let's see. Attack entity, attack, player animation, set trigger, attack. Sure, he does whatever he needs to do. Interacting. Player animation, set trigger, attack. Audio manager, script request is effects, player attack. Interacting. Okay, stop attack. So everything seems to be working fine in this attack routine. I don't see anything off with it, but we are going to need the animation helper to do things for us. And in order for that to happen, we need to go and modify the way the animations work. So let's go to the models, find the swing, and check the events. So now we are going to go through this animation. Alright, so swing, and this basically from here to here, it all turns to ready to attack or something like that, right? So we're gonna create a new, we need to create an event. Now the object is gonna be animation helper, and the new event is going to be ready to attack, something like that. Capital R. And the int that we're gonna feed it is going to be 1.
Okay.
Okay, because we're ready. We've just done attack 0. We're ready to attack 1. Apply. And 1 to exit the attack. Now I don't remember how we did it for the punch, but I'm sure we have one. There it is. Player attack end. Player attack. Okay. So. Okay, so this is interesting. Player attack goes with 1. Player attack goes to 0. And then player attack end. Okay, so we're gonna need this here. So player attack here. So this one we're gonna call player attack. Int is going to be 0. And since we're here, actually, let's have the helper deal with all this business. No, because the animations are being fired. Never mind. Oh boy. Okay, so player attack. And it needs to be earlier. Let's move this to here. So about here, a bit later, here. There, so this is the attack window, right? And the other one said player attack 1, which weirded me out, so I'm not really sure what's happening, because I can't remember how we did it. See here, it starts, doesn't do anything, boom, there's the attack. And I think that counts all as the attack window. Then here is, I'm confused why this one's called player attack 0. So player attack 1 means it started, or player attack 0 it stops, is my bet. And then here is player attack end. So there's a bit of a timer. So we need to change this from player attack 0 to player attack 1. This is when the attack starts. This here is going to be where the attack ends. So it's going to be copy, paste. Okay, so that's when the attack ends. This is when we're ready to attack for the next time, and then we need an attack conclusion. So when we exit the attack. Player attack end. Okay, apply. So I think this is how this is all going to work. Now, and all of these flags are going to control the things. Now, this guy is going to be very similar. So here we're going to have, so here we're going to have player attack 1. So wait, there you go. Player attack 1, or just player attack obviously. Attack, and then 1 is an int. Then we're gonna go to here. Copy player attack. Put it as a 0. Paste. All right. Then we have the ready to attack, which is gonna be here. Ready to attack. And the int is gonna be 2 for ready to attack. We're ready to go to the last hit. And then about here, it's going to be player attack end. I think that's what it's called. And then that leaves us with the last one,
which is the finale.
Final hit. So okay, and here is where the attack starts. So player attack 0 1 1, yep. Okay, and then let's do it right here.
Shield is making it hard to see when he
Place it.
attacks.
Player attack 0, and then just here there is gonna be player attack end. Okay, apply. Alright, so now all of these need to be hooked up. Geez, not obvious. Right, we need to take a look. So here's player attack. Int on off. So on off is 1. So 1 is the attack starts. That will be the actual damage time, right? Then 0 is the attack stops. And we have player attack end. This is where the actual entire animation will conclude. And we need a player ready to attack next. So public void, I think we called it ready to attack.
Yep.
Ready to attack. And we're going to just set the owner to ready to attack. So here we're gonna say public void player ready to attack. Open close round, open a squiggle, and this one is gonna go to a function that doesn't exist yet inside the player, which is gonna be something like ready for next attack or something like this, or just simply ready for attack. So here public void player ready to attack.
Nope.
Not control. Control's bad. Ready to attack. Okay, so we are missing a boolean here. Save. We're missing a boolean for can attack or something like that. Let's see if we have a can attack. There's an attacking. I don't think we have a can attack. So private bool can attack. Semicolon. Copy it. So every time we reset the player, I don't know if it's in setup player or anything like that, when we transition to a different area, so many questions, I don't know. Setup melee attack contains wooden sword, index is gonna be 1. Okay, that's interesting. I see, that's the index for the damage. That index should probably be stored somewhere or something. Not really that sure. We'll see. So what we need to do is we need to do something with this player can attack, but I can't remember what it depends on. So it'll depend on certain things. When we're grounded, probably, but it should be after we stop interacting.
So if, oh, interesting, if not attacking, then player can attack. It's true. So here go player pasted, player can attack equals true. Semicolon. We'll see how this goes. As long as the terrain is not none. Okay, sounds good. So can attack is false. Rather true. True, yes. So if you can attack, then pressing a certain button is going to do a certain thing. So that should be inside the update loop. And fire 1, fire 2, start attack. So and space paste. So start attack, stop attack, paste equals false. Player ready to attack, can attack equals true. Alright, so cut this, paste it here, copy this, paste it here, open close round, semicolon. Alright, so that's pretty good. Player can attack, and start attack, stop attack, blah blah blah. So now it's a question of which attack level we can do. Ready to attack, remember, has an int that it carries, right? So we should take that int with us in player ready to attack, and we should store it somewhere. So it's gonna be something like attack hit index. So private int attack hit index, semicolon. Copy it and set up melee attack, paste it here, equals -1, semicolon, and paste equals 0, semicolon. So ready to attack, there it is, paste equals index, semicolon. No, index doesn't exist, so we need to add it. Int index. Index equals -1, go. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Okay. In fact, I think that all of this is kind of useless at this point. Save. Then we're gonna make decisions later. So here we attack, and we're ready to attack. So player ready to attack, index is -1. So here you're gonna say if index lower than 0, close round, open a squiggle, hit enter twice, close it, save. And here you're gonna say index equals, well, it depends on the weapon we have equipped. How did we do that in setup melee? Game manager player attributes list, wooden sword. Nah, for now let's just do this. So copy all of this. Oh boy, where am I? Okay, paste it. And here you go, -1. And here you go, 0. Yeah, save. Okay, so that's for the attack hit index. And if it's 0 or higher, it's just gonna keep whatever we sent it. So that should be good. Now, here you're gonna say player animator. Yeah. Dot set int open round, and now I can't remember what we called it. I think it's set integer. That's probably correct. Attack type, copy,
and quote, paste, quote, comma, and we've got this copy attack hit index, paste it here and close the round, semicolon. Right, so at this point what we're doing is we're setting that attack index to whatever we want externally, but something's missing. We're not calling this yet. We need to go to interactive entity. So it's going to be owner, no, player. So copy all of this, paste it. Here we're missing an index, so int, whoa, that went well, int index. Wait, I need to sneeze again. Oh dear. False alarm, false alarm. Player,
Did you mute it?
and I think it's something like ready. Yeah, I try to mute it to preserve the audience's hearing. Paste input index here, not paste, sorry. Close round, semicolon. Aha, there's an interesting thing we're also missing, but we'll fix it in a moment. So player ready to attack, that's good. Now player attack end, I want to take a look at stop attack. Oof, I don't like this. It might work, actually. Yeah, so copy player ready to attack, paste it here, open close round semicolon, which by default will be -1, which is sort itself out. Copy this as well. And we need to go to, oh, that's good. All right, so player ready to attack, perfect. Player ready to attack, that's when we exit an attack, and also temporarily as we enter it. There is a problem, because start attack starts with a stop attack. So that's an issue. We are going to basically undo our work due to that player ready to attack. Okay, put a boolean here. Reset attack. Copy. If open round, paste, close, open squiggle, cut, paste, save. Okay, so player ready to attack will only happen if we decide to reset the attack. False here. True. 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 Huh. While interacting, yeah, that's fine. True.
What's mute landing again?
That's a little method we have for landing without making sound when you enter a level. It doesn't work perfectly. It's something we're gonna have to look into anyway. Stomp on shield guard routine, stop attack true. And player attack and stop attack true. Save. Well, we need to save everywhere actually. Okay, so good. So the player ready to attack resets the attack, the can attack situation. This guy is going to set ready to attack, but it's not going to interrupt the attack, so it's a bit crazy. And it should work though. Player ready to attack, it gives us that index. We go ahead with that index, we say can attack true. So if you can attack, at that point the input should be listening, but I'm not sure. So here it says if not attacking. Okay, player ready to attack, that's fine. But if we are attacking, we need to be able to do certain things in certain situations. So here you go, else, open a squiggle, hit enter twice and close it. Actually, wait, this is inside fixed update, isn't it? Yeah, that's the wrong place. Never mind. Back up, we go. This is update, good. If not interacting, do all of the things. If you're interacting, well, that depends. Well, the thing is, if we can attack, right? So we're gonna have to check. So copy all of this, Paste it here. If interacting, here you go. If open round attacking. Yeah. Close round, open the squiggle. Hit enter twice and close it. Cut. Paste. So if attacking, input get button down, fire 2. It needs to be ready to attack. So here you go. And can attack. Okay, so if you're attacking and we can attack, that means we can combo. And we can say current interaction object start attack. Oh, there's another can attack right here, so we might as well leave it alone. Save. Okay. Not interacting is wrong though. We need to leave that alone. Save. Current interaction object, I'm not sure, but I don't think there's a current interaction object when you're hitting an enemy. But I'm not sure. I might be wrong there.
The bomb and the shield count as interact.
Contextual interaction. Yeah, I know, but that's not an attack. The attack is going to be different. Start attack. Attack routine. List attacked entities. Attacked entities clear. Attacking, interacting, player animator set integer, attack type. Yeah, so this one is gonna be peculiar because I don't think it's gonna work now. Because it depends on the kick specifically. We'll see, right? But it's a trigger attack type, attacking, interacting, player animator set trigger, attack, request the sound, interacting, yield return null, stop attack. Okay, so when it turns to true, we should be able to attack again. Alright, now let's take a look quickly at our debug. I know we have a debug key to give ourselves the glove. We want a debug key to give ourselves the sword too. So debug commands, there it is. And alpha 1, add to inventory, treasure content, glove, copy.
Alpha 1 is this one?
Yeah, pasta. Alpha 2, sword. Save. Okay, so we'll give ourselves this to the character. So I don't know what happens when you add to inventory. Aha. Case space tab dot sword break. You forgot a colon. Okay, copy this, paste it here. Sword, wooden sword, that's it. And you also want to go to player dot setup melee attack, open close round, semicolon. Right, so then we'll have a sword and things will be a bit different. I don't know if this is gonna work at all, but it should be at least interesting. So let's give this a quick little try and see what happens. Okay, we should now have a sword. That looks like a cool swing. I like it.
Yeah.
So it actually looks well animated almost. So let's take a look at the scene here. But I can't swing again. Okay, so the trail looks like it's dang it. The trail looks, see, he jumps. Looks like a bazonker's wrong trail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can't
so
see it
I
that much
that's
from
true.
the
But
image
I
noise.
still would like to fix that. I'm going to have to. Yeah, I wish there was. We're gonna need a button to drown deliberately.
Yeah.
Because it takes too long.
At the end, when other people play this game, will they be able to use the debugs?
No.
Oh, you'll turn them off?
Okay, so here's the situation with the trail. You can see the trail here, traveling across the sword. Okay. And you see how it kind of rotates crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, now I cannot do the follow-ups. Hey, dumb bombs.
I think the bomb was underneath you.
I can't do the follow-up. So we're gonna have to figure out why. And that's not gonna be obvious. Let's check this. So here you go, debug log index. Open rand, quote, no quote, sorry, just index. Close the round, semicolon. Save. Okay. Let's check. So this has been called 8 times, all with a -1 for now. Oh. It might be called all the time. Yeah. So it's being called forever. This is a problem. Let's collapse it. So only once it's called by something once, and then this one's called forever. Player ready to attack. Who calls it? If not attacking. Player ready to attack. Okay, so it's actually not a big deal. That's okay. Okay, so one interesting thing is I'm not seeing, so I'm seeing these 3, 4, you see I'm getting all of these, and these are being called by stop attack with a reset, which is being called by interactive entity, player attack and stop attack. So that's working. So something's wrong in our animation helper, or perhaps in how we describe the animations. So let's go take a look. Swing 0. That's the one we're looking at. Swing 0 has events. It starts with player attack. It ends with player attack. And then it goes in ready to attack. Ready to attack. Ready to... Hello. Owner. And we're also needing an int here. Int index. Owner dot ready to attack, open round, index. Doesn't work! Close round, semicolon, save.
Oops.
I wonder why it doesn't work.
There's kind of nothing.
It's not connected at all. Yeah. Now let's see if this is gonna work. Because it's not obvious. Aha! So something did happen. So I'm hearing the second attack. Let me try and... Okay, yeah, there's a window. If I tap too quickly, it doesn't work. Okay.
Looks good.
So that's odd because it happened once.
Oh, he was doing it, but then you pressed it again.
Yeah, that's fairly interesting.
So if you press it too fast, it gets cancelled.
There's a lot of things that don't make sense right now. So we've seen the third attack only once. Alright, so let's see. I think I know what's happening. I think that animation doesn't get interrupted. So it goes all the way until the end, and then it turns itself off.
Yeah.
This means we need to do a something. Player end attack needs to have some kind of protection. So stop attack gets called. I don't think we can call stop attack like this. We need to create a public void. And let's rename this one from player to control R twice. And just let's call it ready to attack. Okay. And this one you want to call end attack. No, end.
Oh, sorry.
End attack. open, close round, yeah, okay, save. I don't know why I said open, close round, semicolon, forget it. So start attack, stop attack, reset attack. Alright, and we're going to copy this, put it in here, save. And here we're gonna say what? We're gonna say if no, not can attack is not good. We need another status. Chained attack, something like that. Yeah. I'm not sure. It's a bit risky this. So private bull, chained attack, or combo. Semicolon. Copy. Okay, so whenever we reset the attack, combo attack goes false, that's for sure. Where are we? Okay, so stop attack right here, paste, equals false. Semicolon. Now, whenever we get ready to attack, oh, actually, here, that's what we're gonna do. So cut this, paste it here. Okay, so it's always going to be false whenever we're ready to attack. Save. And it becomes true only when you press the button here. So type true in here. Okay, start attack, bull, combo. Equals false. Will you stop it? Paste equals stop combo, copy, paste it, save. Okay, so there's combo. And if not combo, close round, open us. Yeah, if not combo attack, then we can stop attack, copy, paste, open round, reset. Yeah, hit tab, close round, semicolon. So copy end attack, interactive entity, paste it, save. So this will only occur if we're not comboing. And stop attack will reset the combo anyway, so it should be fine. Control MO, save, and I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll see.
Somebody followed and there's some.
Yeah, no, I don't think they have any idea what we're doing at the moment. So let's see. Okay, so oops, and I'm stuck. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. So we are now completely stuck. We're gonna have to look into this next time because we ran out of time, but you know, there you go. We got some stuff done. The interruption of the animation is a pain in the bum. In fact, I think I know one thing we're gonna have to change next time. Do you see how we're doing this sequence over here? I think these will have to come from any state.
Oh.
It's a Unity thing, and perhaps there's a better way to do it that I'm aware of, but basically you need to interrupt the previous animation. You need to tell it, no animation, I don't care, shut up and let me go. Right? You need to actually cut to something else. And there are various options I'm going to show you. On the transition, I think, if you go to settings and you have interruption source, and it can be interrupted by current state, then next state, and next state, then current state, and I don't understand these. I've looked into them, I've tried to understand them, I tried to understand which one controls what and when, and it's not clear to me at all. Oh. So the only way to achieve what we're trying to achieve, I think, is going to be to change this transition from going here to going from any state to the second swing. And I think this is going to help us enormously. Because our animations are controlling when we can trigger attacks and not. So I think actually, tell you what, let's test this because I think it's going to already make a huge difference. So we're going to delete this transition, delete this transition. We're going to create a new transition like this and create a new transition like this. This one has to be based on tag and based on index or type 1 equals. And so I don't quite remember, but I think we need to make it very quick. Not quite as quick as usual though, because this one still needs kind of, yeah, I think this may be too quick. Let's give it a bit more time. There. And let's keep this one for the swing final. Probably less. I'm really not sure. So tag and a tag type 2 equals. Do you know, this may actually even work with what we had before. I'm kind of not sure. Let's simply comment these two out. Save. So this is a bit circular now. It goes a bit crazy. But let's see if we get a better result. This has always been my biggest failing when it comes to dealing with animations in Unity. I have never quite figured out how to deal with this particular aspect. Oh, I went to 2D, I think. What the heck? Wait a minute. Alright, game. I just wanted you to give me 2. Okay, so we did get something, but it didn't really interrupt it. See, it refuses to interrupt it. Oh, now it worked.
Hey, it worked.
Sort of. Sometimes it doesn't do it. Sometimes it does, and it's perfect, and sometimes it doesn't. My bet is I'm pressing it too late. Yeah, the second hit sometimes we'll decide to do it. Yeah, there you go. Because it got interrupted by the end of the other animation is my bet. Okay, so one change we can try and make is go to here and tell it, actually dude, you're gonna have incredibly little time to transition. And you as well. Let's test it.
Worked.
Sort of. Wait, you gotta test a lot more.
Didn't work.
Told you.
Didn't work.
Yeah, if I could, I would go in Unity and tell it, from now on, I want you to use your animation system with my transitions. Okay, I want to transition whenever I want to, however I want to, for whatever reason I want to. And it's not really possible to do this, to my knowledge. So this last animation takes far too long.
It looks very epic because it takes a long time.
Yeah, of course, but it's kind of potato silly as well. Like, it takes ages. So we would need to put our enemy into a don't do anything state for a moment. Yeah. How does it look like in game? So this improves things a little, but it's still not perfect.
Pretty good.
A cut. Oh, I didn't get hurt. Oh yeah, well, because I was invisible.
Hey, it worked. You are killing them instead of just... Did we already program it to make it kill them?
Sort of, yes.
What is...
That's harsh.
You're dead.
I am
Oh,
dead.
you're past dead.
Okay, so it's alright. It's far from perfect. I am not happy with the situation. I'm gonna move this as far back as I possibly can, but we would need to be able to interrupt this transition somehow So interruption source next state. I'm gonna try interruption source next state. Again, that's the important thing. I don't actually know how to make this function. Okay, so I have the kick. We're gonna press 2. Okay, seems to be working alright. Oh, I'm tapping it, and it seems to be working okay. I may have solved it. So next state would be whatever comes next. Did you see that? That's perfect. Oh, that's awesome. We may have actually fixed it in a way that I'm satisfied.
And now you know what next state is.
And I may have learned something. I don't know how I didn't last time, but whatever. See? So basically we have a window. That's what I want in games, right? If you tap like crazy, you get this, okay?
Yeah.
Then if you do... The most optimal way is to understand and know that window. And you should be able to feel it. And it's kind of there. See how I'm feeling it, right? The reason why it's easy to feel is because of how we've done the animation. So we made our character sort of pause and slowly drift into a certain position. Let's observe it now. See? He's sort of like standing there not doing anything for a bit. Right? That bit is very important. That tells the player, I should combo now. Okay? So... But you can be quite efficient. See? That was... But you can also be slow, deliberately. Like... See? He's almost already going back. See that? You can't, though.
Yes.
So I'm curious about... Nope. Okay, and it gets reset when you reach the end. Alright, so we can do... Now the last one, we could also do... Oops. Interesting. There you go. Alright, so... Yeah, that's good. I'm happy. Okay, so this is a fairly productive day. We've got a redundancy here that we could look into right now. Probably would be a good idea. So let's simply get rid of it.
Redundant means it doesn't matter at all.
Well, redundant means something that is an additional burden but no additional benefit.
Oh, so something
useless. So people who say, I have seen that also as well too. Also as well and too are 3 synonyms. They mean exactly the same. Right? Or I have eaten the whole entire thing. Whole, entire.
Yeah, same thing.
Synonyms. So that's a redundancy. Redundancies usually don't really hurt anything.
The same exact thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Too?
Yeah, that would be it. With all of these redundancies we're describing right now, they're rhetorical. So, stop. That's true. Right, what we had was we went to a method that went to another method. Both are public. Doesn't really do anything. It's just an extra step. So we got rid of that extra step and it's working. Alright, so let's do one last quick little testo just to see how this is working. So we got a little kick now. So I can go and kick the guy here.
That still works.
Yep.
Good.
Alright, now I'm gonna give myself the sword by pressing 2. Okay, I cut him in front. It doesn't work. I got hurt. I'm gonna cut the
bomb.
And I got hurt. Alright, so that's working. And now we're gonna go and chop these guys. Let's see.
Nice.
Perish.
And they should break the vases as well.
Yep. It's coming together. It's not bad.
It's also pretty quick.
I want to do the third one. Darn it. What's this telling us? We need feedback for how the attack needs to look like. So we need particle systems. We probably need some kind of visual area of how we're hitting. Probably some kind of slash. I don't know if we're going to get around to doing that. But yeah, the third one should have a different sound as well. It should be like... Or... Right? So we're going to need that sort of stuff done. But yeah, it's fairly natural. I really don't like the last animation. I think it takes too long. I mean, it's fine that it's epic, but it's a bit too epic. So we need to shorten it. But yeah, it's going to work. We should test one more thing. What happens if we... Okay, so we drop the thing and we jump, and that's fine. Now, did we reset the attack as well? Looks that way. So let's try and do it deliberately on the third one. Yeah, I did it on the second one, so it's not the third one, but that's fine. Do I get the first one right? Looks that way, yeah. This is gonna be challenging. Damn it. Why am I doing it there? Okay, let's try it. Okay, so that was on the third one. He definitely jumped and did not conclude the attack. Okay. So it's working. We're good. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you again next time. Bye!
Bye.